Good evening, folks, and welcome to another edition of An Hour with Bob. Here we are in the end of May 2013. By the way, it's a happy birthday to my brother Kevin, and my son Matthew's birthday is in 2 days, May 22nd, and my son Zachary's birthday is in another week and a half, June 2nd. So happy birthday to two Geminis, and I don't know what my brother is. Oh, I guess he's a Gemini too. No, he's not a Gemini. He's something else. The 20th is not a Gemini. What is it? Help me out. Somebody help me out. What's May? May 20th. Anybody know astrological science? I know I don't. But anyway, happy birthday to them. And folks, we got a good show for you tonight. We got a band out of Boston, all Berklee kids. We even have a dummy. We got a dummy here. Actually, we got Kevin Driscoll, and he's a ventriloquist, and he has a dummy named Jerry, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Jerry the dummy. We got Jerry the dummy here. All right, but with us first from, what is it? Kicks 106?
Hot 106.
Hot 106. Hot 106. I'm Kicks.
It's hot 106.
It's Hot 106.
Yes.
Deanna Cruz, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Nice to see you.
Hi, nice to see you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming and spending an hour with Bob.
I'll tell you how it goes after the hour.
Really?
How about that? No,
yeah?
I'm just joking.
Now, 106, in my recollection, used to be, as
right.
We all talk about that in Rhode Island.
Used to be.
That's a big thing. Didn't I used to be on Central Avenue, off of Central Avenue in Pawtucket?
Yeah. I wasn't there
back
when
in
it
the
was
day.
back in the day.
Back in the day.
Right.
So you're with the rest of them now over on the Wampanoag Trail?
Wampanoag Trail.
With Pro AM, FM.
Light Rock.
Right?
Yep, we're all in the same building.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And you work the morning
I
shift,
do the morning show, the Rise and Grind morning show.
which is on at what time?
6 a.m. to 10.
Oh my God.
It's past my bedtime.
6 a.m. Yeah, it is. It probably is past your bedtime. What time do you go to bed normally?
No, I normally go at 10 because I usually I take a nap. I take a nap
do?
so I can last until 10, 11 o'clock.
Wow, that's got to be tough on a young woman like yourself.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you want to have a life at night, you kind of have to, take a nap and work around it.
Well, how do you do? Oh, no, you work just weekdays, right?
Weekdays, right? 6 a.m. to 10.
So if you worked, like say you wanted to go out on a Friday night, how would you manage that?
Take a nap. You would take a nap probably around, I don't know, my nap time's usually at 2 or 3 o'clock, so don't call me at that time. I won't return calls.
And how long? How long?
Probably 2 hours.
2 hour nap?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And then if I want to go out on Friday night, then I usually, I could stay up till, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But then I have to, be able to sleep in on Saturday. Friday
to
night
rejuvenate for Monday?
Exactly.
Even
to
on Saturday?
to
So you can't
recuperate.
go 2 nights on the weekend? You can't go?
No, I can. I just like sleeping in. I like to have one day on the weekend to recover, basically, and just catch up on my sleep.
Because I do know that I've known a few women in my life, and every one of them was a sleeper.
Yeah, we like sleeping.
Women like to sleep.
Yeah, we love to sleep.
I'm the opposite. I don't sleep
You
much.
were just telling me you don't sleep at all.
No,
I think it has to do with some of that coffee, but.
No? You think?
I think so.
No, I don't drink that much coffee.
No?
No. I
think
never
you do.
drink hot coffee.
No.
Never.
Always iced coffee?
Always iced coffee. In the dead
Even
of
in
the
the
winter.
winter?
Dead of winter.
All right.
Wait a minute. What's that face for? Because
I don't
you
know.
know.
I
Well, think
drink
about
iced
this.
coffee in the summer. I don't do it really in the winter.
Well, how about the people that drink, like I say to people that make that face when I
Right.
drink iced coffee in the winter? They go, oh, iced coffee in the winter? I go, well, how about the people that drink hot coffee in the summertime? And there are.
I still drink hot coffee in the summer.
Why?
In the morning. Because I like my coffee warm in the morning. And then if I need a second coffee in the summer, then it's a nice coffee.
Oh.
See?
See, I don't
I have it all down.
I don't drink hot coffee.
I drink hot
I probably
coffee in the
one a
morning.
year.
I
One cup
like
a
my
year. Only if
coffee.
I'm really, really cold. And it's extremely cold.
It's
I'm
good
going take the
to
chill.
warm up your hands, though,
Well, I get hot chocolate
Oh, okay.
for that. I don't drink hot coffee. I don't like hot coffee.
No hot coffee.
So how long you been doing this?
I've been
At
at
light.
hot for about
I keep saying light.
either
you're
that
in
or
this-
kicks. You're
you're in
gonna
this
say one or
kicks,
the other,
light,
right?
kicks, light.
I've been at hot for
Hot.
6 years, and I've been doing radio for about 8. So
Really?
yeah.
And you hail from Connecticut, huh?
I grew up in Connecticut. I went to school in Boston.
Where'd you go to school in Boston?
Boston University.
You did?
I did, yes.
I almost went to law school there.
Oh, really?
I did, yeah.
I did broadcast journalism, and then I went to Connecticut School of Broadcasting, still in Massachusetts, in the Boston area for radio.
Why is it called Connecticut School of Broadcasting?
I don't know. I have a feeling it's just the first school was in Connecticut,
Yeah,
so...
I do know that.
Yeah,
I do know
it
that.
just
I bust
kept that
people
name.
up,
I know, it's so confusing because people are like, oh, you moved back to Connecticut? And I'm like, no, I didn't. It just, they followed me.
They followed you, yeah.
Right.
Now, the kind of music they play is the hip-hop and the...
Hip-hop, R&B.
Yeah. Rap?
Yeah, we play some.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. What's your favorite kind of music?
R&B.
Yeah?
Yeah. I love R&B.
I was looking, I was seeing, is it on 60 Minutes, I guess, maybe last night, about Michael Jackson's estate. Michael Jackson has made more money. He's been dead, what, 4 years now?
About.
In the last 4 years, he's made more money than any living artist.
I believe that.
Dead.
Right.
What is that group that plays in Vegas? I can't, the Circus.
Cirque du Soleil.
How do you say it?
Cirque du Soleil, I think it is.
Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil. Is that how you pronounce it?
Cirque du Soleil.
Is that how you pronounce it? Well, they do a whole
Michael Jackson
thing.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. They do it with the robots, and it's pretty neat. And it was showing the whole thing. In fact, that's what I should have brought a clip on of Michael Jackson. It was showing how he paid off, or the lawyer that had worked with him since the beginning, I guess, handled his estate for a mere 10%. And he has renegotiated all the bills. They say he owed like $600 million. He's paid it all off.
Wow.
And they're making money. And the deal is that the 20% goes to charity, 40% goes to his mother, and 40% went to his mother, and 40% to the kids. Now that the mother's died, that's 80% to the kids. And can you imagine the kind of money that they already have, and they might go to have?
Wow, that's nuts.
Isn't it? Huh?
Yeah, definitely.
But he's doing $60 million a year, something like that. $60–70 million a year.
Wow.
Now, or better, and that's not even including the sales of
his
stuff.
albums.
Yeah. Oh, and the albums. Yeah.
Right.
Number one. His album's number one.
Right.
He's dead.
I know.
That's pretty amazing.
That's what you have to do these days, I guess, to get a #1 album, right? Die.
Die?
Yeah.
Well, that's artists do that. Yeah. Artists do that. Their paintings aren't worth nothing to their dead.
Well, exactly. So they die.
So you came from Connecticut.
I came from Connecticut.
You went to school.
Yep.
And you've been here 7 years now?
Yep, 6 years.
And on the job doing radio. You ever think of TV?
I do some stuff
good on TV.
with the road show. So, you know, I'm on there once in a while. But yeah, I'd love to do TV, more TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're hiring for a co-host or anything, just let me know. Yeah.
Well, you know, a lot of people that have sat there have done very well, you know.
Really?
As a result. Yes, I'm
this is
not kidding you.
I'm in for it now.
In fact, Saturday morning I was watching, and we do have a clip, I think. I don't know if we're going to get to it tonight. But Dylan Dreyer sat there. You remember her she was a weather girl for Channel 10, part-time weather girl.
Okay.
She's on this Today Show on the weekends.
Oh,
She was on over the weekend. She's been there for about 2 or 3 months now.
Okay.
And Catherine Tappan, who was on, I did a show with her down in East Greenwich. I did an hour show on the deck, the top deck of Table 28, like a date thing. And, and she ended up getting a job at Nissen, and then now she's with the Hockey Channel.
All right. Well, if anyone's hiring, let me know.
And Claudia Jordan, who was on the Apprentice last night.
Oh, okay.
Celebrity Apprentice. She'd been here 3 times.
Oh, wow. Okay, so just, keep welcoming me back. I'll keep my fingers crossed.
There you go. Well, people get to see you, which they don't see you
right,
on the radio.
Right, they hear me most of the time.
And you don't have a radio face, you know?
Thank you.
That is a compliment.
Thank you.
Yes, you could be on TV. You probably should be on TV. When you deal with listeners in the morning, that group is a whole different group than at nighttime, right?
Yeah. 2 different ones. Sometimes it's they're coming from work. Usually they're nurses out of the hospital, and they finish their they finish their 3rd shift. They're just getting in their car. You pick up the phone. Hi, 106. Hello. Hello. Hi. Good morning. Did you just wake up? I just got out of work. And you feel so bad. You're like, well, I'm just getting into work, but. So yeah, it's a whole different.
By the way, nurses of all, in fact, I talked to a nurse earlier today, or text, going back and forth with a nurse. That is one of the occupations I hold in almost the highest esteem.
Yeah.
Nurses.
You really have to have the patience for it and the stomach for it.
Oh my God. Well, they have the patience.
Yeah. No, I know that, but I'm saying. Yeah, it is pretty tough. It's tough.
Yeah, I mean, what they do. I mean, that's bigger than being a fireman, a policeman, or anything else. Because what they do is, you know, on a daily basis.
Yeah, it's not only an emergency situation. Right. It's every single day.
All the time.
Yeah, I agree.
And dealing with grumpy people and demanding people.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it so many times.
Right.
Over the years, and you feel bad for them.
Yeah. No, I agree.
In fact, and they don't get enough credit. They don't get enough recognition. I went in when I had my knee operated on. I went in. They gave me something. They couldn't get rid of the pain in the recovery room. So, one guy, male nurse, got this bright idea to give me this. What the heck they call it? It begins with a Kellogg's. Begins with a K. Special K. Special K. Yeah. Special K.
I don't know how I know that.
What do they call that stuff? Ketamine, which is a horse tranquilizer, right. I might add. And they gave me a shot. Nothing else worked. It was I was dying, and the doctor said, "Give him another hit of that. Give him another hit of that." Nothing worked because we've talked about this before. I have an extremely high tolerance to medication, and I have chronic pain. So this nurse had the bright idea. They put something in the IV. You know, had the IV already on. And give me something. As soon as he gave it to me, the feeling was, oh my God, it was scary. Because I've never been high in my life, I don't think.
Okay.
And it was scary. It was like all
surreal.
The people walking back and forth. I'm in the recovery room, and all the people walking back and forth, and it looks like they were in slow motion, and they're going like this, and I'm going. And I said to the guy, he goes to get up, and I grab him by the arm. I said, and I started swearing at him, "You will not effing leaving here until this wears off. When is this going to wear off? This is scary." And I was scared. I really was scared. And I made him stay. I wouldn't let him go. Yeah. I said, "You are staying here this way. What the hell did you give me?"
Right.
And until that thing, fortunately, it wore off after about an hour and a half, I think it took to wear off. But I don't know how people want to take stuff like that.
Right.
Because I don't know why anybody want to not have control over their body, their actions, or what. Because I couldn't feel my I couldn't operate. I guess that's also a date rate drug.
I guess.
I think so. Isn't it? You guys ever use it?
Special K.
Special K?
I wouldn't know. I don't think they'd really want to admit to that.
No, they wouldn't admit to that. We got Drunken Logic here tonight. Drunken Logic. Now, you guys all Berklee, 2 graduates, too. Congratulations. I got 2 graduates here. Who graduated? Jake graduated, and who? Austin? No, Jake and who? Alex? Sam. Oh, Sam. Alex is right there. All right. So who we got? We got Jake, Austin, Alex, Sam, and Ryan. Not bad, huh? Now, Drunken Logic. Where'd you come up with that name?
Honestly, it was the first band name that I thought of that we Googled, and it wasn't taken. So.
Oh, Drunken Logic.
Coming up with these great ideas, like, you know, maybe the Rolling Stones. That sounds great. That's not taken, right?
No, that's not taken. Yeah. So. Drunken Logic. That was a good name. I used to book bands when I was in college.
Oh, wow.
And I had a couple bands, and if I can remember the name of this band was really good. It was a 7-piece band, and if I think of the name, I'll remind you of them. And you can take that, or you could use this for another band if you ever had another band.
If they ever break up.
They ever break up?
Right.
Bands always break up.
They do. So.
How long you guys been together?
More names.
We've been a band for about a year. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little over a year now.
How long have you known each other?
Longer than that. I met these 2 fools over here in ultimate frisbee games around campus.
Oh, at frisbee games, yeah. not in class, in frisbee games.
No. Yeah, I mean,
okay.
It's Berklee. You know, we don't always go to class. So
and
yeah.
Alex and Ryan.
Alex, I met in an a cappella group actually at Berklee.
I had an a cappella group on here 2 weeks ago from the Boston area, East Coast a cappella. They were very good too.
Cool. And then Ryan and I had some classes together, and I knew him through that.
Wow.
So yeah.
So now what are you going to do now that you graduated?
You know, you're still figuring that out.
What's your major?
So Sam and I actually both majored in professional music, which is kind of a create-your-own program at Berklee. So I did a little bit of songwriting, a little bit of music business, and a lot of performance too.
Okay, so what kind of music do you play here?
We're a rock group, but there's a lot of folk and blues influence in here, and we're doing an acoustic performance for you today, and that's definitely what you're going to hear, a lot more of the folk influence.
Okay, is it all your own stuff? Or
all our own stuff.
All your own stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unusual. That's great.
Yeah.
That is great. All right, so give us a song, Drunken Logic.
For sure. The song's called Something New to Burn. The stars aren't out tonight. They hide behind an orange glow. His only guides are the lonely towers that warn him not to fly too low. 'Cause concrete shells give no directions beyond this land of broken glass. And he won't find any signs of life in the gravel by the railroad tracks. The gears will always grind. The wheels will always turn. And somewhere underneath the crumbling pavements is something new to burn. Countryside, and he envisioned something more. But blinking lights and these electric nights left it emptier than it was before. The gears will always grind. The wheels will always turn. But all of this will rust before your eyes without something new to burn. In this spring that never came, tired factories wheezing out smoke. How the hell is he to choose between standing still and going for broke? The gears will always grind. The wheels will always turn. And somewhere underneath the crumbling pavement is something new to burn. Yeah, the gears will always grind. The wheels will always turn. He'll stumble into duly desperate times and find something new to burn.
Drunken Logic. Nice job. Nice job. Now, did you write that song?
Yes, I did.
You did, huh?
With the help of these guys in the studio, yeah.
Wow, wow. Now, anybody want to get a hold of you, where's your website? What is it?
It's drunken-logic.com. You can Google us and find us.
Really?
Something, yeah.
The old Google, huh?
Yeah.
I was watching a thing last night also on 60 Minutes about face recognition, how the government can't do it because of all the restrictions, but businesses can. So you can literally walk into a mall, and as you get into the mall, it's pretty scary actually. As you're walking in, they could actually place on a screen, if you like, in the case of, I think it was Leslie Stahl was the reporter, she happens to like Diet Coke, it's on her Facebook page. So they took that from the Facebook. Within 2.5 seconds, they picked her out, knew who she was, and they put up, oh, there's a free Diet Coke with a sandwich at this restaurant inside the mall.
Oh, wow.
So forget Big Brother's watching you. It's big business is watching you. And they can do it. I mean, they were talking about how the Boston thing, they're wondering how the FBI got those two guys.
Oh, they're so fast.
It was not with facial recognition. It was fingerprints. Facial recognition, they would have had them within minutes with face recognition. That's what's scary. Now, you got an album out here, right?
Yes, we do.
Something to Burn. Is that your big hit on the?
That was the single. Yeah, that was the song we just played for you.
The song you just, yeah, I know that. Oh, yeah, that was. Now, how many songs are on here?
11.
11 songs, and you wrote them all.
We wrote them all.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is very cool. We're going to hear a couple more tonight, right?
Absolutely.
Now they can get this on what, Amazon or where?
You can get it on Amazon, iTunes. We have it on our website available too. So.
All right, cool. How cool is that? And where you playing? You're playing in Somerville?
Yeah, we're playing at PA's Lounge in Somerville on June.
3 guests, three shows.
Dates.
Three dates.
We got a residency there on June 5th, June 12th, and June 19th. And then we're also going to be busking at Faneuil Hall very regularly for the next month.
Now, where at Faneuil Hall?
South Market side. So I think it's right in front of the Victoria's Secret, actually.
Outside?
So yeah, outside. Just out for the summer crowds and all the tourists coming through. It should be great.
Outside, that's neat. Huh? Well, good for you.
Thank you.
Well, we'll have more from that. What did you think, huh?
I liked it.
I mean, it's a little different from what you play at your station.
I could listen to it. It's fine.
Really?
Right.
Yeah. Now, do you like hard rock music mostly?
No. Hard rock?
Yeah, rock. Are you?
No, I'm not a rock person.
You're not a rock person.
No, not at all.
No. Who's your favorite singer?
Artist, basically. I don't know. There's a bunch of them. It's hard to just say it's just one, you know.
All right, male.
A male
Who's
artist?
Your male?
Like I said, I liked R&B, so
yes.
I'd say Alicia Keys for female and probably Trey Songz for a male. Those are my two top picks.
What do you think of all these shows, these different shows, different talent shows? Which one do you like the best?
Oh, I'm sick of them. To be honest,
too many.
I'm done.
There's too many of them.
I don't want to follow them
I
anymore.
do like one of them. Which one, guys? Which one you guys like? May, which one do you like? Do you like any of them? No.
No,
Kevin, do you like any of them?
Every one of them.
Every one of them.
Everyone's.
John, which one do you like? I like The Voice.
Yeah, The Voice.
I like The Voice because it's the fairest one. Because you don't have to be, a GQ model to get picked.
It's pure talent.
It's pure talent. They don't see you beforehand, and they pick you based on what you sound like.
Right.
At least the first round. After that, of course, they see you, but you get by the first round based on. And you had a girl from Mass, right? Just on that. Was it on that show? I get confused. No, that was on American Idol. That was on American Idol, which that ended recently, right?
Right. Last week.
In fact, the girl that won that came in 60th or 80th last year.
Yeah, she tried out a few times.
Yeah,
right.
That was her third time trying out, and she came in like 60th last year, 80th the year before, something like that.
She kept moving up.
Yeah, talk about moving up.
Yeah.
Good
for her.
Oh, Erica Van Pelt had been on here several times. She was on that.
Last season.
Last season, yeah. She played on the show 3 or 4 times over the years.
Right. She's up good.
So anyway, we're with Deanna Cruz.
Deanna Cruz, yes.
From what?
Hot 106.
Hot,
yes.
106. Hot 106.
Yep.
6 o'clock in the morning. What time do you get up?
4:30. Depends on what I have to do, but usually at 4:30.
4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
And I don't go to work in my PJs.
No, you get cleaned up and everything. You look good.
I usually pick out my outfit the day before, so I don't have to kind of look for it.
Yeah.
And then then I head into work, but I usually don't do makeup. Hair's up. It's that's all. I don't have time for that.
No.
unless an artist is coming in, or or I'm going to the road show, and then I wake up a little earlier.
Well, you know what I think is weird with, and I'll get killed for this, with women. I will not leave my house without shaving, showering, brushing my teeth, combing my hair, and putting clean clothes on.
Okay.
I have seen many a beautiful woman, beautiful, not so beautiful, whatever, at the market in sweats. Their hair's all matted. You get near them, they'll kill you with their breath because they haven't done anything. They just climbed out of bed, they went to the market. Now, am I wrong?
No, I've seen it. I've seen it.
I see it more often than not.
Right. Right, with cartoon PJs.
Yes,
pajama bottoms.
They just climbed right out of bed and jumped in the car. I mean, I won't answer my door.
With slippers too.
Have you seen the slippers? I've seen it with the bubble, the slippers with the damn things on them.
Right.
The cotton balls on them or something.
Or they're animal slippers.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm not, and I've asked them, and they go, well, I'm not going out yet. No, I do that when I'm going out. Going out, like
not to the store.
Not to the store.
Okay.
That doesn't count as going out.
Right.
But you got to see people.
Right.
You got to interact with people, and they're all scammy, slimy, and I'm telling you, I will not answer my door until I've taken a shower, shaved.
Really?
That's right. I will.
You're waiting for a package from FedEx, UPS.
Well, I have to tell.
Doorbell rings.
I've already taken a shower. I've already brushed my teeth. I've already combed my hair. I've already goggled.
See, that doesn't count.
I know, but I do. I did not sleep at all last night.
Right.
I did not. Well, I did lay down. I lay down for about. It was less than 5 minutes.
Okay.
In the bed, and I got right back up.
And then you got up and took a shower and got ready for the day?
No, I actually went in the hot tub first.
Okay.
And after the hot tub, I took a shower, brushed my teeth, shaved, brushed my hair, and got ready. And I also won't wear the same outfit twice.
I agree with you. In the same week or just in general?
No, it's not a question of because, I wore it before and people got to see me with the same kind of thing. No.
Right.
If it's cleaned in between, I'll wear it again.
Yep.
But I will not, if I put something on and just try it on for 2 minutes, it goes in the hamper.
Really?
Yep. If I put a pair of socks on, I go, I don't want to wear these socks this color, and I take them off, they go in the hamper.
Here's the question, who does your laundry?
Me. Me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have time to do your laundry, then that's good. And you
iron
all your shirts?
I iron my underwear.
Everything?
I iron my undershirts.
Wow.
Which I don't wear now, but I mean, in the cold weather I wear them, and I iron my undershirts.
Okay.
But I've always been that way. But I just wondered about women. I know you've seen them, right, that do that.
Yeah.
All matted down, and they're out. It just kind of grosses me out.
Right.
Now, they just had the high school and college graduations already. URI just had theirs.
Right.
If you could give a commencement, what kind of advice would you give to
jeez, if I had to do a speech?
Yeah.
That would make me really nervous.
Really? Did you see Obama's speech? At Moore, was it Morehouse?
No, I didn't watch the whole thing. Was it
Moore or Morehouse, is it? By the way, I wondered, how is it that you can have an all-black college? I thought that was ended. I thought you couldn't do that anymore. You couldn't have all one white, all.
Right.
I thought you couldn't do that anymore.
I have no idea.
It's all. I think it's an all-male. That's what they said. All-male black college, which everybody that I saw in the audience was. But I didn't think that was allowed anymore. I thought that's not politically correct anymore.
I think you should write them a letter.
I'm going to. I'm going to because it's not right.
Okay, you should write them a letter.
It's got to be across the board. I'm sick of the double standard. Aren't you sick of being politically correct? Do you like being politically correct?
I like to give my opinion.
Well, then you're not politically correct if you're giving your opinion.
Right.
Right? I don't like political correctness. It's going too far.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I guess.
I mean, you can't say this, you can't say that, but other people can say this and can say that.
I think that goes not with just being politically correct. It's even with like Twitter and Facebook, or if someone tweets out something, they said the wrong thing, now they offended them and they didn't mean it like that.
Right. Well, that's what's wrong. That is what's wrong with texting. Yeah. I tell people, call me. I don't want to text. Because you can say, I like to have fun with people. I might say the wrong thing in a text that doesn't mean it, or I don't mean to say that,
It comes out the wrong way.
It comes out
interpreted the wrong way.
Of course, and you can say something in a text that you absolutely means the opposite of what you said.
Right. Or text someone, they may think you're angry, and you're not angry.
Right. So you got.
Or vice versa. You're like, why is this person?
What do you put? LOL.
LOL, so they can take it lightly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's tough these days.
And the world's, it's gone backwards because that's only one step above the Morse code texting. That's gone backwards.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, that's how most kids communicate these days via text, Twitter, Facebook. So, I mean,
no social skills. They will have no social skills.
No social skills moving forard.
They can't. They don't look at you. They don't look at. There's no eye-to-eye contact when you talk to. You talk to a kid in his early 20s. Forget about it. About 18 years old.
Here, or down here at their phone. Oh, hold on, I just got
a
text.
Yeah. No, I'd kill them.
Yeah. If you want to have a conversation with a teen, send them a tweet. You'll have a conversation.
A tweet.
Yeah, right on Twitter.
You know something? I don't remember last time I sent a tweet.
Are you even on Twitter?
Oh, I am.
Oh, okay,
I'm on it. Yeah, I'm on it. I just don't do it. I'm on Facebook, but I don't look at it for days at a time.
Yeah.
We know.
You know, huh, John?
We try to send you a message
email, same thing.
No answer.
Well, you know what?
How about emails? Do you do emails?
Yeah, but I get well over 1,000 emails a day. Okay. So I have to and that's it, with the filter, with the spam filter, after the spam filter. So most of them are junk in spite of that the spam filter didn't pick them up. So I have to go through them real quick. So I tell people, if you're going to send me an email, put in the subject box, put Bob Show in the subject. I think I told you guys to do that, right?
Right.
Because Igor sent me 2 or 3 emails I didn't get.
Yeah,
well, I'm sure I got.
It went to the spam filter.
No, it didn't. No, it went to my filter. I go
Which
through
is like a spam because you look through it and
I
you're
do
like,
I put them in alphabetical order and I go down. If I don't see a name I recognize, I go right down the whole row.
Yeah, next.
I'm serious. I get well over 1,000 emails a day, and they're mostly junk. And hopefully, when the website is up, the new website, Corey, how are we doing with the new website?
He's working on it.
He's working on it, huh?
Don't give him a hard time.
Well, we got that. It's all designed and everything. We just got to put some subject matter on it.
Some substance.
And now that we're on YouTube, this show's going to be on YouTube, guys. This show's going to be on YouTube, right, Johnny?
Yes.
John Flanagan?
He's working on that too.
He's working on that too.
You have a lot
John
of
works
people
on
here
everything.
working for you.
Is that amazing? They all work for nothing. They work for nothing.
Nothing?
Nobody gets paid here, including yours truly.
Oh, run.
Isn't it awful?
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 21 years, and I've missed 5 shows. I'm in May 29th starts my 22nd year. I haven't made a dime. Can you imagine if I made, a lousy 20 grand a year, right? Times 21 years. So $400,000.
You wouldn't have that $400,000.
No?
No.
I would have spent
it? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to spend it. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I'm boring.
But you can buy a house or something. You have
I got a couple of them.
Right. So you'd buy another one.
No, I wouldn't buy another house.
Heard Florida's really nice.
Really? No, Florida's all right for a couple of months. I think I'm losing somebody going to Florida pretty soon.
Oh, okay.
May got a job in Florida. She's got to work in the media in Florida, right? Photojournalism.
See, she's probably going to get paid for that. That's
she's
why
going to get
going.
paid.
See?
Yeah.
She's getting paid for it, so she has to go.
All right.
Yeah, you can't hold her back.
Speaking about getting paid, we got a dummy over here. We got to talk to a dummy.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me, calling me a dummy.
No. I'm going to save a couple questions for you, Deanna Cruz. But before we get back to the band, actually, you know something? I think I would have another song first, and then I'm going to go.
Then we're going to the dummy?
Then I'm going to the dummy.
All right, we'll turn this way.
Who we got? Drunken Logic? What do you got?
This song's called Empty Room.
Empty Room?
Empty Room.
Empty Room. Give us Empty Room. All right. Jake, Austin, Ryan, Sam, and Alex.
At 1:00 p.m. today, a man stepped on the stage. His voice was calm and perfectly attuned. His speech was full of wisdom, not a trace of desperate rage. And he boldly spoken truths all afternoon, as if he was preaching to an empty room. Time. Perhaps he came to dread what he thought must be said. The silence would have hounded at his mind. And he spoke of painful yesterdays as flawed but honest friends, and pointed toward tomorrows yet to bloom. He called upon the present to be a time to make amends, but in the end it seems he spoke too soon, for he was preaching to an empty room. To an empty room. To an empty room. Well, they nod their heads too quickly, their smiles are too wide, you know when they don't really understand. But when they don't even try, don't bother to ask why. That's what breaks and cripples any man. The room was simply silent, resoundingly austere. The theater and crowd were cloaked in gloom. Quietly he left the stage, guided by his fears, and now he questioned all he had assumed as he disappeared into the empty room.
Drunken Logic! Wait a minute, wait. I gotta ask a question here. What's the percussion instrument over there? What the heck is that?
This thing is called the cajon, and I've gotten that question actually a lot. People have asked me if it's a refrigerator or a box.
I thought it looks like a speaker box.
Yeah, no, it's just a bunch of wood, and it has some material inside it that gives me the bass drum sound and the snare drum.
Did you make it yourself?
No, I wish. No.
Wow. Hey, we're with Kevin Driscoll. Do you know this young lady?
This is Deanna.
Yeah, we just met
Cruz.
each
We met earlier.
Oh, you just met her?
We met her.
Yeah, she's hot. She's really hot.
Why, thank you.
That's not. Be quiet, Jerry. That's not appropriate.
She is hot, though.
Jerry, quiet.
Okay, hi.
And Jerry?
Yeah, who are you?
All right. How you doing, Jerry? Nice to meet you.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Okay, yeah.
Very good.
He's shaking my hand.
Now, how old are you, Jerry?
I'm old as hell.
No.
I'm very, very old.
Very old?
He's a replica of Jerry Mahoney.
Jerry Mahoney.
So if you know
that
Paul
goes
Winchell,
way back, sure.
way back.
What color lipstick is that?
Red.
Oh, it's red?
Red.
Yeah.
I don't think that's really red. I mean,
She can't see.
Is that pink?
probably pink, like
Pink,
a
it's
salmon
pinkish,
color.
yeah.
It's nice lips,
It's
though.
pink, Jerry.
Good
Yeah,
lips.
you got
Nice hair. Look at the hair.
Yeah.
hair's awesome, yeah.
Oh, she is really hot.
Jerry, quiet. It's a family show, Jerry. Quiet.
Oh, okay, all right, okay.
Now, what is the dog
That's
here?
Doug.
What's with the
That's
dog?
Doug. That's Doug the dog.
Doug the dog.
Doug the dog.
Doug the
Doug
dog.
Doug is the world's first talking dog.
He is, huh?
Yeah, and he sometimes he talks to Jerry, but
Really?
And sometimes he doesn't talk a lot. He usually stays in the suitcase.
Yeah, you know what he does in the suitcase.
Now, Kevin Driscoll. Now, how long have you been doing this?
Well, a long time, since I was 5.
Since you really?
I got a puppet from Santa Claus, a Jerry Mahoney doll when I was 5, and I've been doing it ever since.
Wow.
I love it.
Now,
It's
where
fun.
are you out of? Where are you from?
Well, originally Sumner, Nebraska, which is a population of 250
God.
people. But I moved to Boston and went to Berkeley.
You went to Berkeley?
Many, many years ago.
Wow.
Wait a second. Is this your full-time job?
No, he's not very good.
Oh, okay.
He can't do that.
Okay.
It's not my full-time
Okay.
job. I just do this for fun, and I have a lot of, fun.
Did you meet a lot of women doing this?
Nobody likes him. Look at, he's ugly. He's old as hell. See there? Look at.
Yeah, I'm a little old to be meeting young women.
Well, I didn't say young woman. I said woman.
Just women.
No,
yeah.
no.
In general.
Right?
Right, in general.
In general.
Yeah.
Well, we sometimes play for retirement communities. And
Right. So you might.
There you go.
That's where you have the rich ones.
That's right. You meet all those
80-year-old ladies seem to get along fine.
Yeah, they're hot too.
They must love you then.
Yeah, they do. They like you a lot. They do. Really, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they like everybody likes me. They don't like him.
Jerry, some people like me.
No, you're not very good.
Jerry, just quiet.
Okay.
No, I told you I met and had dinner with Terry Fader.
Oh, no, he is good. He's good. He doesn't move his lips.
He doesn't. Yeah.
No, he.
You do.
I don't move my lips, Jerry.
Yeah, you do. I saw. You do. I saw.
He actually. You know who he is? Terry Fader.
No.
Terry Fader won the first America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he was so good. He's the most talented person I have ever seen of any genre, anything. He can not only not move his lips with the and he used like 8 different puppets, but he can sing and sound like almost anybody.
Any artist?
He did Sonny and Cher, and sounded like both of them.
Oh wow! Okay.
He did Roy Orbison and hit the high note on the song "Crying," which was amazing to me. And he did the "At Last" song there by what's her name? Who's got it? "At Last."
Fitzgerald.
Etta James. He did that song, so he sounds like a woman when he wants to, sounds like a man, and he doesn't move his lips. It's absolutely amazing. Well, it's not only me who thinks he's good because he not only won the $1 million, he signed 2 5-year contracts. One was for $20 million a year at the Mirage, and the and the 5-year option, his option is for $22 million a year.
Wow.
So it's $210 million for 10 years. So it wasn't only me that thought he was good.
I have to start learning how to speak with my lips.
The guy, yeah. Well, but and I asked him when I had dinner after the show because he did a show after he won America's Got Talent and before he went to Vegas. He did a show down in Newport for Joe Rocco at the Newport Comedy Series.
Wow.
And Joe's a good friend of mine, so after the shows, a lot of times we go out and have dinner, and he came with us for dinner, and I sat across from him talking to him, and a question I asked him, I said, "Who can't you do?" He says, "I've never." He said, "This isn't being cocky." He says, "But there's nobody I've tried that I haven't been able to sound like, which is amazing to me." All right, so what do you got to do? You got a little.
I want to sing a song.
You want to sing a song? All right.
Well, he
now, is this a song you wrote?
Well, actually, Jerry wrote it.
Jerry wrote the song, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I want to sing a song.
Okay, but Jerry, now, Jerry, I've heard you sing. You don't sing very good, Jerry.
I sing better than you.
Better, Jerry. You sing better than me.
That's what I said. I said I sing gooder than you.
Jerry, okay.
Gooder than you. All right.
He sings gooder. I sing gooder than him.
Now, does the dog sing too?
Doug does. Yeah, sometimes.
Doug just barks.
What kind of dog is Doug?
Doug is a talking beagle.
Oh, I have a beagle.
He's a beagle.
I have a beagle.
Go ahead, Doug. Talk. Go ahead, talk. Talk, Doug. Doug, what's on top of our house? See? He knows. He knows.
Oh, no. All right, give us a.
Okay,
can
I now?
But I first got to tell you that Jerry wrote this song because he's in love.
He's in love.
He's in love, and he's going to. Well, her birthday's coming up, so he had to get her something.
Yeah, I had to do something for her.
What do you get her?
So he wrote a song for her, and he's going to sing. And since this is going to be on TV and who knows where from there, he's going to sing a song for her, and that way he doesn't have to buy her a birthday gift.
Oh, so he's a cheap guy.
Yeah.
I don't.
I know Doug likes that.
He's creative.
Creative.
Okay, so can I sing now? Can I sing?
Go ahead.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Okay, well let's have. Now we've got Sam is the bass player. You want to have him start the riff? Remember, like the Kansas City when I was in Nebraska, I played with the Playmates and we played the riff.
Oh yeah, when I was 5.
Yes, no, I was 5, Jerry. Okay, Sam, could you start off with the bass line?
Yeah, I like that. That is good stuff. Okay, the end's gonna sing. Okay, I'm gonna sing song. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got the Jessica blues. I got the Jessica blues.
You suck.
Jessica. Thank you, guys.
That's Jerry.
Good
now,
job.
is this right?
They did that with no rehearsal, by the way.
No rehearsal.
Drunken Logic.
And that Drunken Logic, and is his last name Driscoll too?
It is. He's a
Driscoll.
I'm his uncle.
You're his uncle.
I'm
huh?
his uncle.
Oh, you didn't father him.
No, I'm not his father. I would never be his father. You're too old. I'm not that old, Jerry. You know.
You're old as hell.
Jerry, I'm not that old. I didn't come over on the. I didn't come over in the Mayflower, you know.
I know. Was it Noah's Ark?
No, Jerry, it wasn't.
Wow.
I'm not that old.
Are you older than this guy?
I'm considerably older than Bob.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. What now? Go ahead.
Now, people get a hold of you. How do they get a hold of you?
What the hell? How do they do that?
Quiet, Jerry. This is a family show. It's DriscollProductions.com, or find us on Facebook, Driscoll Productions, all one word, just run together, strung together like that.
All right,
Yeah,
Kevin Driscoll, and Doug,
And Jerry.
and Jerry,
And Doug.
Doug. I had to get Doug in there. Doug
the dog.
like Doug the dog. Yeah. I have Jack the dog beagle. I have a beagle named
Oh,
Jack.
okay.
So I got that. Now the Drunken Logic, I didn't ask you guys. I had to ask you a couple questions. Now, when you did the album, did you do that all in one session?
Basically, yeah. We worked with Igor, who's actually doing sound for us today, at a place called Futura Recordings in Rosendale, Mass. And we recorded all 11 songs in 2.5 days, 8-hour days, just going straight. Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's cool. Now, what did you do when you were recording in off time? I know that's kind of fun stuff.
We didn't have much off time.
Did you record it? I mean, video it while you were doing it?
We shot a music video while we were there for the first song we played for you, the title track. But for the most part, we just tried to run off and grab a little bit of food and just eat and get some more energy in our downtime. But I didn't get the settings on the microwave somehow and basically set a popcorn bag on fire while we were in there. And so the entire studio just smelled of burnt popcorn for the entire 2 days we were there.
There's something that
They were
burn
very
in
mad
the
at me.
microwave.
No, it never leaves.
Disgusting smell
Yeah.
of popcorn. Gets in your clothes, your hair.
Oh.
The next day it still smells like it.
Well, you know what's worse?
What?
You know, what is worse is when you go to a place that makes fish and chips or fish. I love fish and chips.
Anything fried.
I love fish and chips.
Okay.
But you go to a place, and there's one place I really like, but when I leave there, I smell like a clam cake.
Yeah.
And I have to, again, same thing with the clothes. They're gone. They're all.
gone. You can't use
and
it
if I got
again.
a suit
You
on,
have to wash
I wasted that suit. If I got, it's got to go to the cleaners. You know, a lot of times I can get 2 or 3 out of a jacket. I'll get 2 or 3 things out of a jacket, right? But forget about it when you go. And you got to wash your hair.
Right.
Because it gets in your hair.
Right.
So I almost have to eliminate a lot of good fish and chip places because of the smell of the.
I think that's certain restaurants in general too.
Yeah.
That, you know, when they're cooking, you smell it, you're like, and then you leave there and you smell like the
You
restaurant.
smell like that, yeah. But yeah, you're right. Because there's a great burger place in Central Falls.
Okay.
Stanley's.
Uh-huh.
They crush the onions right in the hamburger and they fry them at a high heated grill. They're awesome. But they're a little greasy. I guess that's what makes them good. And, and the onions there's too, in the whatever they put on them. But you don't even have to be in the building. You can smell. You drive down Dexter Street, you can smell, which is nice. I mean, it's a great smell. But if you got a hamburger in your car, you put it in your car in a bag, and you take it home, and you take it out of your car still smells like those hamburgers.
You better eat that burger outside, so you don't want that in your house.
Oh yeah. You know, even if I get them to go, I take them and go outside and eat them right outside the place.
Yeah.
It's like wieners. You like wieners? You're from Connecticut.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know
Wieners.
No, not a hot dog.
We call
a wiener.
them hot dogs. No.
There's a difference. No, there's a difference.
What's the difference?
A hot dog is made with different stuff. A wiener is made with pork and chicken and.
Oh, okay.
And the real ones are like one solid, like tube, and they cut them to length. Those are the real ones.
Oh, okay.
Whereas a hot dog is.
It's just.
By the way, I don't like skinless Franks anyway.
Okay.
I like the old Salgies, Rhode Island's.
Hot dogs.
You know, you boil them, and when you put a fork to them, they split open. The skinned hot dogs. You ever have a skinned hot dog?
I can't believe we're talking about hot dogs right now.
I know. We got to talk about
You're
something.
You're making me hungry now. You're making me hungry.
What kind of food? Now I had Jennifer Mobiri around here, and I was absolutely shocked at her eating habit. She likes buffalo chicken sandwiches. She likes.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Get outta here.
She likes all kinds of food that you'd never expect a woman on television to be eating.
Yeah. Well, maybe she has a high metabolism or something.
She's gotta have one because
nuts.
she likes. That's her favorite food, right, John? That's what she said. Her favorite food is buffalo chicken.
Maybe she just doesn't have it every day or every week. She has it once in a while.
She's looking for it. In fact, we talked about fish and chips. She likes fish and chips too.
Yeah? See, I'm not a fish and chip person.
No?
No. You could ask any of my coworkers if they see me putting a piece of chocolate in my mouth, cake, anything that's not healthy, they're shocked. I can't believe you're eating that right now.
You're a healthy
I'm not
person?
saying that I don't like those things, but I don't eat them on a
them.
daily basis. No.
How about chocolate-covered strawberries?
Those are good.
I make them all the time.
Oh, really?
I
You
do.
could send some over to the Wampanoag Trail.
Wampanoag Trail.
Yeah, they're delicious. I love frozen yogurt. That's my weakness.
Oh, me too. I love frozen ice cream. I love ice cream.
Oh, yeah, ice cream's, and then in the summer, you can't say no.
I live for ice cream.
You love iced coffee, you have to love ice cream. Have you ever tried coffee with ice cream in it?
Yes.
Yes, delicious,
yeah,
right?
it's like a float, but a coffee float.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious. But I like the frozen yogurt. It's a little healthier than the ice cream, that's why.
Now, did you always want to be on radio?
I didn't know. When
Hot
I went to
106,
school,
I got it that time.
Thank you. When I went to school and I graduated, I honestly, I didn't know I wanted to do radio. I did broadcast journalism, but when I first went to BU, I actually studied or wanted to be get into sports medicine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But then I had to take, what was it, chemistry? It was too complicated. I said, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to learn all this. I'm all set. So I decided to go into communications.
You changed,
instead. Yeah. Yep. I enjoy talking to people, so I thought it was a good fit.
Now, what's the funniest caller? Give me a couple of funny
callers.
I
know I did like an appearance once, and this girl was like, Deanna, I love you. I love you. I listen to you all the time. A matter of fact, I'm naming my firstborn after you.
Wow.
I was like, whoa, oh, okay.
I think she loved you a little too much, huh?
I was like, all righty then. So that was probably like one of the funniest that I've had in a while.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. But that's it? That's the only good one?
I thought that one was good.
That was pretty good, but come on, you have to have someone that nothing sticks out to you, huh?
I mean, the funniest I would say would be people who call, and then if you're at an appearance and they start talking to you, you're like, wow, you sound familiar, and then you're like, you're so-and-so. And then boom, it kind of comes just by their voice.
You get them?
I get them.
You
Either that
them?
or on Twitter, if they follow you on Twitter, sometimes I'll be like, wait a minute, aren't you, and I'll say, you tweeted at me about this or something. They're like, yeah, how do you remember? I don't know, I just remember faces. I do, I'll remember faces a lot, I won't remember names.
Oh, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'll remember a face that 20 years later.
Yeah, you're like, I know you from somewhere. And then it'll take a while to kind of, place that face in a place.
So now that you go to bed real early, what do you do when you're free? You can't have much free time.
Well, I nap, I told you, right?
Yeah.
So, but I actually enjoy working out. I like running. I do CrossFit, which is,
CrossFit?
Yeah, it's a crazy intensive workout.
Is that like the Zumba stuff?
No, it's better than Zumba.
It's better than
Zumba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do? What is different?
CrossFit, I mean, it's like we have weights too, but your body is basically the machine. So you're, it's kind of like military-ish and then gymnastics-ish. It's a mix of everything. So when you go to class, it's all laid out, and the coach there is the one that's helping you out with the whole technique.
Well, I should have brought that in, John. I made this contraption. The thing I invented. I invented this thing because I had, like I said, I had my knee replaced, and I've been going swimming, not really swimming, walking in the swimming pool. And the Y. And I made this contraption. You know those long things that the kids play with. What do they call those things? The wiggles.
The noodles. The
noodles.
Noodles. Yep.
Well, I bought 3 of them, I guess, at Job Lot or something, and I cut them just about a little shorter than my leg from the knee down.
Okay.
And I roped them together like that.
Okay.
And I worked it so they got loops. So the last one I can loop over with the rope. It holds it in place. And then I took another noodle and I roped it together. And I worked it, I cut it to size, so I slide it over them, which holds them in place. Now I get in the water, and I push it down, and it pulls my leg up. I push it down, it pulls my leg up.
It's like a float.
Yeah, but and by the way, if I let it go to the side, I end up, my head underwater. It's pretty dangerous. You actually have to have something in your other hand.
I was going to say you should trademark that. You could make a lot of money.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
All right, well, look. We're just about out of time. Did you have fun there tonight, there, man?
Yeah, I did.
Kevin, had fun? Did you have fun?
This was a good, yeah, I told you.
You actually spent the whole hour, Bob. That's unusual.
No, really? Why do you dismiss your co-host?
Oh, yeah, we don't usually
You don't even have a co-host.
We don't. I'm going to start doing that, though. I think I'm going to start. Huh? That a good idea? We ought to put it out there. If you send me an email and tell me why you think you should be my co-host.
It's going to be in the junk mail and spam. Okay?
No, Bob at bobsadventures.com and put co-host. Okay. And tell me why you think you should be a co-host. Okay. And by the way, you got a better shot if you're a woman than you are if you're a guy. I'll tell you that right now. Huh?
What? Your first co-host? Yeah.
My first co-host.
It
That's
started
right.
with me. Thank you.
You are. Is it not true? Huh? Is it not true? When have I had somebody on the whole show like that?
Stay through the whole hour?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We'll have to go to the studio and do a show at the studio.
I've done that before, actually. Not in a while, but yeah, we should do that.
We'll do that. I'm available.
We'll do that. She's available,
for a small
folks.
fee.
She's available. All right. Well, thank you, Deanna Cruz. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
Hot 106.
Yes, you do that really well.
All right.
Great.
Well, you got to mess up. It's only fair that I mess up. Okay. And Drunken Logic, take us out of the show. Kevin, thanks for stopping by. Kevin Driscoll.
Thank you very much.
And Doug and Jerry.
Yeah,
Deanna's hot. Take us out of the show here. Drunken Logic.
I'm in harmony. I'm in time with the pulse of this city. Each step I take, I feel the rhythm underneath me. Each time a wave of headlights washes over me, I'm reminded there's no place I'd rather be. I spread my arms and I admire the shoreless sea, and I could swear the stars are winking back at me. We've occupied the streets, 1,000 smiles and 2,000 dancing feet. We've stopped traffic just to move to our own beats. We howl at the moon and wake up from a sleep. The past lies still in cold abject defeat, and the moments yet to come, they taste so sweet. But tonight this is our memory to keep. All you need is a place to stand to lift the world off your back. And I'm standing smiling on a soapbox here in Philadelphia. Can you hear me now, my brother? Oh, the whispering rains have passed. My dreams have reached the silver screen. They'll premiere in Philadelphia. My voice is hoarse, my legs tremble and ache. I'll sleep well and long into the coming day, for the worries of tomorrow can wait.